John Cena returning to WWE next week. Plus, an injured WWE star makes their Raw return, and a major title match has been announced for WWE Payback. It's all in the wrestling news right now. Hey! Can't see us.
No, can't talk.
Can't see us. Do we do the whole news from here?
No, I think, yeah.
We slide in.
John Cena is coming back to the WWE on September the 1st in Hershey, Pennsylvania. It's no time for chocolate rain, it's time for some chocolate pain.
Nice! End the video there. That's the best one we've done. Yeah, Fox Sports getting the exclusive on that one. WWE bringing John back on September the 1st for SmackDown. And following that, he will indeed be a part of WWE Superstar Spectacle at their massive Super Show taking place at the indoor stadium in Hyderabad on Friday, September the 8th.
Yeah, they get lucky, don't they, over there with the people that come over? I remember when they did them on, was it back in 2019 initially when they opened up in India? And they had all Charlotte Flair and AJ Styles. When we opened NXT UK, we had I don't know, just Joe from the Attitude Era. That was it.
We had Tommy End. Tommy End rocked up, Aleister Black. Pre Aleister Black Tommy End appeared, if memory serves.
Yeah.
And we had a nice bit where Pete Dunne punched somebody and Triple H got really cross with him and Regal got really cross with him.
It was Sam Gradwell, wasn't it? Was it Sam Gradwell?
Yeah, he did.
We was like, you naughty little boy, I ought to put you on my bottom and spank you.
And then Triple H was like, oh, you cheeky boy. That happened at NXT UK.
Yes.
But yeah, so Cena's going to be part. Now, we don't know whether he's going to be wrestling or not, but he will certainly be making his first appearance for the company in a good while, since WrestleMania, I think, last time we saw him.
Yeah, where he did.
Oh, of course, Money in the Bank.
Of course, yeah. Well, he didn't really wrestle there, did he?
No.
It was a propaganda speech. We want London to buy WrestleMania, but we haven't yet got an offer from London to buy WrestleMania. So, John, do your best. That's what that was. But yeah, we saw him last wrestle at WrestleMania against Austin Theory, where he sort of admitted himself he did what he could, because he looked a bit. I saw that thing on Instagram Reels where he's walking up the ramp after the match and his back's at the wrong angle. You can just tell the airs are catching up with him. Poor old John.
Oh, well, he's excited to be back with WWE. He took to Twitter to react to the announcement, saying, cannot wait to reunite with the WWE family live on SmackDown. Especially excited to meet the WWE Universe in India and wrestle for the first time ever. The time is now. See you all very soon.
That sounds like India. A mom's text, doesn't it? See you all very soon, the way he's written that down.
So we know he won't be competing on SmackDown, but we know he'll be wrestling in India.
Who's he going to take on?
Oh, Shanky.
I reckon that.
Give us John Cena versus Shanky.
The great Carly's phone's ringing right now, and he will roll in his little moped thing. Now, get a picture of the moped, Owen. It's an unbelievable sight. When he's training at his wrestling school and then rolls in on his little moped. Beep, beep. To be fair, it might be a full-size motorcycle, because it is the great Carly. He's massive man, isn't he?
He really is.
He makes everything look small.
Great. Maybe it'll be Cena tagging with the great Khali against Indusher.
Oh, it writes itself, Tom.
It writes itself. Whatever it is, very much like John Cena, we won't see it, because according to Fox Sports, this will not be televised in the US. We probably will get clips on the WWE Network. It feels like just a big stadium house show.
Yeah.
On the Friday, I guess, because obviously it's a Friday, and a few people were asking, if it's on a Friday, does that mean SmackDown's cancelled? But I would imagine that they're running SmackDown will be taped as normal or live as normal, and there'll be a separate roster that goes to India, to Hyderabad, and they'll have the show there, and it won't be televised.
No, what a shame, eh?
Yeah, I'd be interested to see how that goes down.
Probably that great tag team match that we've just booked that won't happen.
I want to see it go down. I want to see John Cena when he says, hey, do you know what I want more than anything? WrestleMania in India. All of us in the UK going, by Jove, you've changed your tune. Cena's big return coming up next week. An injured WWE star returned last night, didn't they, Ross?
He did. It was Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn was in the ring at the start. I think they were in Quebec. This is what I gathered from watching Raw last night, because Sami Zayn was speaking French. The crowd were going louder than they would normally do. JBL just popped up randomly, went, wow, this is Bizarro, lad, Michael. He didn't really do that. But yeah, the Judgment Day came down to confront Sami Zayn. It looked like Sami Zayn was going to get his arse handed to him, but then down came Kevin Owens to save his friend.
And then we saw what was going to be a tag match. Then it became a 6-man tag match when the Judgment Day just wouldn't let it lie with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Cody Rhodes makes the save. 6-man tag to end the night.
It's a lovely rhyme.
Kevin Owens does basically. Dom gets a shoe in front of the wonderful hometown crowd. Dom eating a crossroads, a haluva kick, and a stunner to give the babyface lads the babyface win.
He deserves it though, doesn't he? The little prick.
Gosh, he really does.
But there was more japery with the briefcase, which was quite nice to see. It was no going for the alley-oop over the opponent to Finn, but this time Kevin Owens intercepted it, twatted Finn Balor upside the head. How many more different ways can they mess up the Money in the Bank, like passing over of the briefcase spot? I'm going to look forward to that over the coming weeks.
I think another 32 attempts.
You heard it here first.
Going to guess at 32. Here's some fun stats from Raw last night. Dun, 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 dun. Gunther experienced his first loss on the main roster.
I looked at this. His last loss in the WWE was in NXT to Bron Breakker.
And since then, he has been an unstoppable force of nature.
He has.
Last night, he faced Chad Gable for the Intercontinental title. Came to a conclusion, this banger of a match, with Chad Gable flipping German suplexing Gunther over the barricade.
It's fantastic. They're doing the chop spots around the sort of around the floor area, around the ring. That's what it's called, Ross, you silly man. They're going for a chop on the ring post. Chad Gable drops out the way. Gunther hits the and I said the lamppost there, the ring post. He sort of stumbles back, and then Chad nails the old German suplex over the barricade. Gunther's fall.
Was not pretty.
I'm glad he does those neck bridges.
Chad Gable got back into the ring just for the 10 count, winning by count out and celebrating like he was Lex Luger at SummerSlam.
Surely this has got to lead to a match at Payback. Gunther will want his payback for this.
Yeah, he's embarrassed the ring general. We need to have another one. Here's another statistic from Raw last night. Akira Tozawa breaking quite the wrestling deadlock.
He did, yeah. His first televised win in 3 years. That's not a made-up thing. It's true. Well, apart from the 24/7 bollocks, that doesn't really count.
Doesn't count at all. It was Miz and Tozawa last night with LA Knight on commentary, and throughout the match, Miz was just laser focused on LA Knight. So his eye was off the ball. He went to do a skull-crushing finale facing LA Knight. Tozawa turns it into a roll-up, picks up a win on former WWE champion The Miz.
How the turntables, as the old saying goes there, Tom, because obviously on SmackDown last week, The Miz distracts LA Knight and he suffers a pinfall loss. And then this last night on Raw, The Miz suffers the same fate. The flip reversed it. It was fantastic. But I was distracted by LA Knight saying that to get looking like The Miz, I forget who he said, I didn't catch who he said, you've got to mate someone, a celebrity, I guess, with a frog and then push them down the stairs. If you caught who his name was, like when he was saying that, who did mate with the frog to get pushed down the stairs, which then created The Miz?
Put it in the comments down below.
His big buggy eyes.
Yeah, first win on TV for 3 years. First win on Raw in 6. The last person he beat on Raw was Pac.
That's disgusting. That's a disgrace. I love Akira Tozawa. Very, very entertaining man. But for that to be a statistic that's real, it's a disgusting thing.
Here's a statistic. We have had approximately 0 Linda McMahon action figures.
Oh, God. Why? Why have we had no Linda McMahon figures?
There was like a Linda's Revenge set, which came with a little wheelchair and a steel chair, but no actual Linda McMahon figure. In fact, there is 10 iconic WWE stars who never got action figures.
Where will you find out who they are, Tom?
On our YouTube channel. Great list voiced by Sam Driver, breaking down a statistic that you didn't know you needed to know. Now you do. Here's a statistic. 2 more title matches added to Payback.
Yeah, the first is the Women's World title. Raquel Rodriguez returned. Well, not really returned. She returned to in-ring action, I guess, in a way on last night's Raw. Rhea Ripley had just thwacked Candice LeRae around the ring. She was celebrating, walking up the ramp there. Raquel Rodriguez appears with a crutch. And I thought, interestingly, she was dressed kind of in Judgment Day colours. A little purple number with the black. I was like, oh my God, what does this mean? But it means Little Ross, you silly man, because she just beats Rhea Ripley and it just says, I'm back, I'm not injured anymore, I'm cleared, let's have a wrestling payback.
So those two have had some bangers in the past. Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley had a classic back in the old days of NXT.
Oh, back when she had a gimmick, Raquel Rodriguez. Those halcyon days of Big Mammy Cool and motorbike and whatnot. Just like the Great Khali.
Plus, the men's world title getting a run out of Payback. Seth freaking Rollins and Shinsuke Nakamura confirmed for the world title. We found out last night what Nakamura whispered in Seth Rollins' ear.
He's got a sore back. Nakamura knows that Seth Rollins has a sore back and he's going to target that sore back. And then Seth Rollins later confirmed on last night's Raw. It's a wonderful promo package featuring Shinsuke Nakamura speaking about even when he hugs Becky Lynch, he's in pain because of his sore back. And then Rollins confirms later in the night that he does have a sore back.
Sore back, a broken back, are some of the words, which is slightly only, I think, maybe 2 tiers higher than sore. I think it goes sore back, childbirth, man flu, broken back.
Those are the opinions of Tom Campbell and Tom Campbell only. Does not represent the views of Cultaholic Wrestling. Any complaints, Tom Campbell? I don't know where you live, Tom.
Someone does.
Probably for the best.
Yes, Nakamura has promised to exploit the weaknesses of Seth freaking Rollins at Payback. Broken back, more like. Yeah, so that'll be great. Give those two some time.
Yeah, man. The evil Nakamura was like, I'm sold now. Because obviously we've seen it. We had a little taster once upon a time where he was fixated with AJ Styles' Taliwaka, as I like to say repeatedly, Taliwaka. But now just this fixating on just, he knows a weakness and he's going after it. He's doing these evil vignettes. It's fantastic stuff.
More of that. You want wrestling that gives you that reaction.
Really enjoyed it.
We'll have more wrestling news throughout the day that might make you go, at cultaholic.com. Stay safe.
Have a sit down there.